water. God bless everyone. It is March 5th, 2026, part 2. And I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Thank the Lord for making all this happen. All of our lives, all of our experiences, everything that's happened in our life. So God is always with us. God is around us. And I appreciate all the comments, all the perspectives, and all the love. God bless you all. So it doesn't really matter who's watching, because it's always going to be your intention. So how do you feel when you do something? That's actually like really what matters. Yeah. Always being aware of how you feel while you do something. Hello, Rick Lati. Lady. Hello, Emmanuel Godson. Why do you feel sad? So it doesn't matter who sees your effort or when you try. It matters why you're doing something. And it matters how you feel. Okay. And we have to be awareness. Because it doesn't matter who's watching. It is your intention and how you feel from doing something. This is what make or breaks evil people and people going down the wrong path. Because if you're not watching how you feel, you could have a bad consequence. Hello, Spartacus. Thank you for being here. My truck is still down. Wow. Yeah, I mean, better things are going to come. And it was just for you to see an alternative way. Maybe the truck needs looked at. Maybe you need another vehicle. Maybe something else is going to happen. God is always perpetually going forward. And he's full of positivity. You could even call this faith. So the world is only negativity when we see it that way. And I know, like, having a vehicle messed up it can be turmoil. Yeah. But you take action, and God actually follows you by positivity. So you being confident and you actually having faith, that's when he'll win the war. Whatever's going to happen, you might not see it, but he's going to make it happen. Mike, your cat keeps farting in your face. Yeah. I'd be sad too. I'd be sad if a dog farted in my face. God bless you all. Hello, Iceland, Mrs. Iceland. What a place to be. Hello, Jody girl. Been healing from a broken wrist. Yeah, it takes months, up to like 6 months to get it going. Yeah. I fractured my wrist before, and it was the only time that I've ever messed up a bone. God bless you, Jody girl. God works in mysterious ways. Do I like dogs? It depends where I'm at. I do like dogs. I don't like walking a dog, and I don't have enough time to take care of my own dog. So, yeah. Yeah. God works in mysterious ways. Yeah. So sometimes it's very simple what he supplies. Sometimes it's just something you can't even fathom. It's bizarre. But everything that happens in your life is connected, and it's connected to the source. So relatively anywhere, it's all happening for a reason. You might not know, but it's actually all connected. Your life is connected to all of this, all of these gears. Hello, we rise together. Yeah, it's ever since the beginning of this year, and It's been, I don't know, it's been slower, but we just started. Yeah. I just seen you were live, actually. Hello, Epakas. Yeah. Yeah, it seemed like my live like all of a sudden slowed down. Yeah, but everyone else's live seems to be doing great. All times and space. Yeah. We're all connected to God. Doesn't matter who, doesn't matter what, and it doesn't matter what religion. Yeah. We're all connected to love. And as soon as you tap into this and stay with this frequency, then you'll really know God. You'll really know what life's about. You'll be connected to all of this, to all this space. Thank you, Spartacus. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't go on for like some days, and I was live earlier. Truth. Yeah, the truth is hard to swallow. That's what some guy's been saying recently. Yeah. It's one of those things, you either get it or you're waking up to it and you don't. Lord have mercy on all of us. We are like water in the ocean. Yeah. I would even go to say there's no separation. Yeah. As soon as we start separating in our minds, then you're going to see separation. Thank you. We rise together, my sister. Asking, who am I? Who am I? Yeah. YouTube did give. I mean, it was a long time ago, but yeah. YouTube tried giving me a channel violation for a post I made like 2 years ago, and they took it in a complete wrong way. Yeah. Yeah. Do angels exist? Yeah, they do. Of course they do. If you didn't know about it, then it wouldn't exist. Yeah. I am who I am. Yeah. And you're literally everything. You're everybody. I think that was the video that dropped last night on my YouTube channel. So, because when you see everybody as yourself, or the spark through God, then you love them and you treat them with respect. If you see them as something else, then you don't love them. You only see it 50-50. So you will feel a separation, and you will sense it. That's amazing, Plum. That's amazing, Plum. Nice to see you. Where do angels come from? And if we stay till the end of this, I might do the free exercises that are on my website. So we're going to do them in real time. So where do angels come from? People are just referring to somebody in the afterlife that's a servant of God and doing good things. So angels would come from, they would just be there. Yeah. I couldn't tell you like where they come from or anything more. Yeah. I would just say they're servants of God. That they're servants of the afterlife. Yeah. So they give advice and they probably help the world. You know, help animals. So, yeah, angels were built. Hello, God's decision. Yeah. Yeah, hello, Bridget. Hello, Kelly, Facade. Huh. I forgot how to say it. Hello, Kensha. I'm isolated for a year now. Well, what do you mean you didn't do it? Regardless, you can make the choice right now to be with people and to be in a spiritual community. Yeah. Or any community. So, yeah. I'm happy for you, Kensha. Yeah, the devil is an angel, Lucifer, a fallen angel. That's the story, like a story of creation. So that means so much more metaphysically and actually physicality too. So that's a web to a whole bunch of stories in itself. I thought that they were referring to angels, servants of God. RB, well, thank you. Yeah, it sounds like something you just said. I don't know if you've been in here. No one even asked for a debate. Yeah. So you can put your debate if you'd like to. And that's if you don't see it as insight, that's perfectly fine. That's up to you. I don't care. Yeah, that's the best part about it. So they can't afford to cross each other too. Yeah, I mean that's true. Vusu de pia, vesu de pa. Yeah, it's always about the choice. Most people don't feel God's connection. You can feel it right there. We're always connected. That's how and why we would be here. But it's just when you actually recognize it, nothing going on in the mind. But the mind might actually stop. And now you're just seeing it. The never-changing stillness that you are. Hello, Dawn's Pitch. Pashade. Hello, British Bulldog. Yeah, it doesn't seem like YouTube for some reason's been pushing out my live videos. Yeah. They did it at the beginning of this year. Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird. I love angels. Deeds are objectives. Yeah, we talk about it's your intent and how you feel from when you do them. Right at the beginning of this. Yeah. Yeah, British Bulldog, it's nice to see you. Do angels know they are angels? Probably not. Maybe some do. But they probably don't think about it. And it's probably like normal states to them, normal states of being. I got isolated because of criminals. Yeah. I mean, I've had people steal my money multiple times. It wasn't just one time. And there's people that still owe me money to this day. Yeah. So I had to learn from it, and I simply, life moves on. The quicker we forget about it and not let it take a toll on our lives, then it's gone. Yeah. In fact, God wants it to be gone, but we keep focusing on it. So a lot of people get angry because of something. And the thing is, we've probably made people angry before. And we actually don't have to be angry. Yeah. Being angry is not our true selves. And it sucks to feel it. So it's really a choice. Yeah. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Vasadu. I'm such a hippie. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I've heard of people like seeing angels, out of body experiences. So and then we also see like pictures of angels. So that's where they got the idea from. Yeah. And yeah, they are like a spiritual existence. I mean, yeah, God just really wants your love and to do everything precise. Being aware of how you're making things feel. Okay. God just really wants your love. That is purity in itself. Do you know Earth Eagle? I don't think so, Guru. In purity, people can be respected from their own hearts consciously. Yes. Hello, Luez from Brazil. Yeah, if you don't mind telling me the person, Guru, I would love to know. Thank you, Brazil. Yeah, Kelly Pashade. Yeah, I mean it was actually my own brother, my own family member, and my best friend. I would actually be rich. I would be rich like when I was like 19 or 20. Yeah, I would have been rich a long time ago. Yeah. So, yeah. The funny thing is no one makes me mad anymore. Yeah. Exactly from those situations. And I didn't even hold on to those situations for those ones. Anger, I didn't hold on to that for like years. You're always mad at someone. It's just tension. It's actually a facade. You're the one thinking and acting that you have to be angry. And the thing about anger is, in any emotion, it when you feel it, it kind of traps you in it. And you think you're going to get a high, you think you're going to win. But no, it's just going to you're going to keep being angry. So yeah. It just seems like hello LA Friday. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, it just seems like it's you know, people that have joined me on the channel before. YouTube, like for some reason it doesn't seem like they're spreading out my live, but maybe they are. Yeah. Hello, you are you, I am I. God bless all you guys. May the Lord have mercy on all of us. I mean, I've been called an angel before, for shade. Yeah. That's an interesting last name, if that is. Where did you get it from? I don't know what the Bible would have to say about someone having a near-death experience. I believe some of them are real. They all may be real. But some people are probably faking it. So, yeah. And it would be kind of very hard to tell if they are or not. Yeah. People are these weird. Yeah. I can't really say too much about it. That if it was real, they would just be going to heaven or / the astral world. So, which is very real, and it's will be right there when we die. Yeah. So, and it's here right now. So, hello, Daniel. Oh, you went to South America? Well, that sounds like a place that could happen. I mean, could happen anywhere. But if you were like touristy and you felt something sketchy from people, because you would feel it before it happens. Yeah, that would be a tall tale sign. Yeah, Kelly, and if that's how you felt strongly about it, then that was meant to happen, so you propel yourself into the future. Yeah. It could have been worse at a later time, but now you know. We don't need to reach everyone, only those who we can reach. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you, Daniel. I agree with you. Yeah. I'm going to be doing stuff like live and in person soon. So, and people that have, eyes to see and ears to hear. Yeah. You're right, though. You're right. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, Jesus is Lord. Thank you. Transylvania when he was a kid. Yeah, okay, it's Romanian. Nice. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I see everyone as, part of the same spirit. So everyone's connected to life. Everything that's alive. That's really what we are. Most of your family members, you most of the time you actually don't even get along with, fight with. God borns you into these families so you can actually grow. You aren't necessarily supposed to like oblige and stay around these people all your life, because a lot of people meet and date people obviously outside of their family, and they become best friends. They become, way closer than family. So that just proves by the example. Hello, bait boy TJ. Yeah, yeah. Jesus, I think most people, when they say Jesus, they mean God. Yeah. So, and some also mean like his physical Jesus, as a man. So that's crazy. Yeah, I mean that's a crazy story, Kensha. Crazy story. God bless you all. So you were staying in South America, and you don't stay there no more, because I remember you said that. Yeah, that seems like a place that would happen at, but thank you, Earth Angel. Thank you for being alive. Hello, Cheryl. I'm trying to gain weight in all of my body, so thank you very much. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing better. In RI over Christ. Yeah, it's true. That's true, Daniel. Oh yeah, it's like real dark in here, and the lighting, the phone and the lighting's just messed up in here. You were nice to the wrong people. Yeah, that's usually how it starts. I was, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you know it, Kensha. I mean, I feel like some people are, and it's glad that you wake up and you are aware of that. Huh? Yeah, because some people don't. You're a collection of all your ancestors. Yeah, every cell. Yeah, that's beautiful. Beautifully said, Daniel. Thank you for being here. Yeah, the body is entirely memory. Yeah. And that's why God is remembering everything. Yeah. So even though our mind can't fathom it, God literally knows everything. He remembers everything. Yeah. Dawn's pitch, it's nearing the end, slowing down at the end, but may pick up. Yeah. I wanted to come on here for a second time today. And I'll be here tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern time. I would say it's getting better. Yeah, I never heard of the junk DNA thing. But that's just like something funny for them to say. And if God made you, then somewhere inside of you, that greatness is also there. Yeah, his hands are literally inside of you. The creativity of it. Yeah. Really, when we get to this blissfulness, this break point, then there's no separation. You won't really feel like you have a body. You'll just feel like you're with God. This is salvation. This is, they call it Mosca, enlightenment. This is what God feels like. You know the lady chase you? What makes you say that, Cheryl? Who made God? God made himself. It just always was and always is there. That's the thing that's unfathomable. Yeah, that's the thing we can't chase. And out of everything that was already here, it sprang into, whatever, new life forms, but new bodies, new structures, all came out of this. But we're still connected. Yeah. It's like if you draw a picture, is this picture yours? How could it be yours? Yeah. Is it yours when you die? Is it yours when you sleep and you don't know? So is the picture really yours? Is it a part of you? Is what I'm saying. Your whole life is a part of you. It's actually with you. We've all had these circumstances in life. Some of us had struggles. But then there comes to a point where you don't have to struggle anymore. Yeah. Because the circumstances have taught you to learn not to struggle and to find this happiness and to be joy. The first consciousness undivided. Yeah. Yeah, it's written in Coptic like that. Yeah, emanation has no first cause or sin. Yeah, because it's just really just a beingness. And this beingness is just everywhere. And it's also inside of you. So your mind would have to slow down and stop. It would have to be clear. So you can feel this beingness. Yeah. We came from nothing. We technically came from nothing too, Steve. We are nothing. So when your mind goes blank, or be aware of when something is coming to your mind. There's something before a thought comes to your mind. Okay. And we're already here. This really is nothing. And when there's nothing on the mind, then you just see it clearly. You also feel love, never ending, and it's completely peaceful here. Yeah. The whole idea of Egyptian stuff. Nice. Yeah. Thank you, Beast Evan. Thank you, Kelly Pashade. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, God existed before there was anything. Yeah. So everything that you see in motion and that's ongoing, it comes from stillness. And the real you is the stillness. It's a very magnificent thing. Yeah. Almost you and God become one. You and life. So, okay. Some people do assign certain meanings. Yeah. You can just call it life, Steve. There's many names. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Daniel. I'm sorry, Kensha. Well, we're here to uplift that spirit and to focus on it now. What would be the proof for you, Steve, that I could give you? Uh, People make it seem like contradiction, and to one's mind, it can seem like contradiction, but you only know this when your mind is clear and there's nothing on it. And then you feel this, that God is really when you feel it. And it's the feel of being alive. So the logic to your mind would be the feeling of being alive. all there is in the air and everywhere is this feeling that God is the feeling of being alive. And this feeling of being alive is all outside of you. So, yeah, there will never be nothing tangible until you make it tangible. Yeah. Because it's simply what you think about it, but we're trying to actually stop the thoughts. This is when you come into the living presence. Because God is so living, he's so full of life. It's so real that even if you did see it, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't change a thing. You would want to feel something. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some Christians do that, Steve. I do agree with you. Yeah, yeah, and I do agree stuff is manipulated today. We've been talking about this recently on here, so. Ancient Sumer and Lost Book of Enoch, Enki. Well, you got enlightened. That's the best thing. So now you got the best thing, Kensha, and now you can roll with it. Yeah. The evidence the evidence is here. The evidence is here, Steve, but we just scientific. The scientific method, it's not going to work for the non-physical. So how can you how could you prove the life inside of you in science? Like, how would you prove that? How would you prove your emotions to science? It would be because you would feel an emotion. I could never describe an emotion to you. Because it's just me describing. I'm so sorry for that, Kensha, and I don't. Yeah, I do have the free course at fiz.guru, which helps you to realize God. Fiz.guru. And yeah, that's all I can offer, and keep talking about it, Kensha. Mother Nature designs it as still supreme. I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe some people are just trolling. Yeah. I mean, like Kensha, I've had a lot of bad moments in my life, you could say, but I had to get over them, escape them. ultimately I had to become peaceful, and I had to choose happiness. Forgiveness, you could say. Yeah. Hello, fiz.guru. Yeah, the thing is, there's no, Chris, there's no evidence of anything. Any evidence of anything is just a lie. It's just someone telling you something, an idea about it. The only thing that you can prove, which is what we're talking about, is feeling the life that you are. How do you feel right now? This is the only thing you can prove. Nothing else to prove. And when you prove this to yourself, it's the best feeling in the world. Let's just say let's just say right now I have the best feeling in the world. I feel the best. How can I prove that to you? How? Doesn't even really make sense. How would I prove that to you? It would be sublime for me somehow to prove that to you. It would just be your idea. Okay, he proved that to me. But you could easily say, I didn't prove that to you. You pick what you say is proof and which is not. It's just an opinion. Electronic, virtual, intelligent life. Yeah. I mean, it's just, just a angry spirit. So, and yeah, I mean, it's, do you believe heaven and hell? For sure believe in heaven and hell. Yeah. Great commentary, great questions. Yeah, Cheryl. Not sure evidence for evolution. Cross-contamination. I was trying to say that word earlier this morning. Yeah, something like that. Thank you for saying that. Well, if they got destroyed, now you know about it, Kensha. And now you still are able to grasp it and come back to it. Even though most people aren't. Yeah. Yeah. There is no, like, I would need more of, like, what would be physical proof. Yeah, I really don't have physical proof of anything. So, there's this item in front of me. It doesn't have no name, but everybody collectively agrees on a name, but it's really just there, just here. There's a bunch of, let's just say a tree, something physical. A tree has a bunch of different names in languages. Okay. But What was it before? It was called a tree. It was simply there. So we're just trying to see something without thinking about it. This is, at the same time, this is when you realize God. When you can look at something without thinking about it. And then the awareness will click. You'll also feel it. So yeah, but your brother has nothing to do with it. Hello, Phase G. What do you think of the third temple? I'm not sure. Yeah. So there is no. Yeah. Well, they were trying to call Jesus back. Maybe they know something they're not telling us. You know. Yeah, maybe there's some type of energy there. Okay. Do you think heaven and hell is an emotion state of mind? That's what takes you to there. And yes, it can be. So to be in hell and to go to hell, you have to create that in your mind. So it's basically your own wish. Yeah. Yeah. So most people, hell is in their state of mind because thoughts are weighing on you. They're heavy. Once your mind becomes omnipresent, kind of like when you open up like windows to maybe a roof, when your mind becomes clear, you don't have to think. There's no more burden of stress. There's no more fighting with thoughts if you have to. Yeah, completely. You and God are like smacked together. Yeah, the body of Christ. Letting go is the number one factor in life. Yeah. Everything has to be let go at the end. That's what to die. That's what that's what you're to learn from it. But you don't want to wait to learn from it. You can achieve this happiness now. You can be fun right now. and take your life to where you want to be. Fun, happiness. My God's told me your God is not real. That's perfectly fine. Well, if you've given you proof, then there's no reason to ask. I don't need to prove you wrong, Steve, because I believe you. Well, yeah, I mean, some people are going to say it's psychosis, but it's not really. Yeah. people are always going to say stuff to you. All of your life. All that matters, Steve, is how you feel. Hello, Cody, y'all. Exodus 21:7 through 11. So what do you think we could do about this, Kensha? Hello, Bad the Mind Soul. Yeah, that's beautiful, Bad the Mind Soul. The Netherlands, the second biggest exporter in the world. There is places though that are free. And I'm sure there's communities that will want you there. I know the Netherlands is they're definitely like the biggest export and the second one. So do you guys, since we're about like an hour in, do you want to go over the free course right now? And we can all do it together. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we're going to run through the free course with you guys. And you can always go back and watch it on my website. Okay. So the first one is hum sa. And silently, you're going to say hum when you breathe in, and sa when you breathe out. Okay? I am going to say hum sa out loud. You can say it with me, or you can just say it in your mind. Okay? The more we post now, yeah, Chris, exactly. From the Bardo. Okay. So we're gonna do this for 5 minutes. You can close your eyes and just focus on the hum sa. Here we go. Hum sa. You're going to breathe in, breathe out. Hum sa. Hum sa. Hum sa. Focus on that sound in your head. Sa. Hum 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 sa. Sa. Hum sa. Hum sa. Hum. Sa. Hum. Sa. Hum. Sa. Hum. Sa. Hum. Sa. If you need to take a break for a moment. Hum. Sa. Hum. Sa. Make them equal breaths. Hum. Sa. Feel the breath from the beginning of your belly button. Hum. Sa. Hum. Sa. Hum. Sa. Hum. Sa. For the next 5 minutes, you're gonna breathe in through one nostril, then breathe out the other nostril. Then you're gonna breathe back in the one you blew out. And then breathe back out the other side. Okay. And you're going to close off your nostril as you go. So breathe in through your one nostril while closing the other one off with your thumb. And then letting it go out the other side. You can switch to your pinky back and forth. Okay. And then you'll come back in. So you're going to breathe through your left nostril, close off with your thumb on your right. And then you're going to breathe out the other side while you close off with your pinky. Okay? So I'm going to start the timer. Okay. So here we're going to start. So breathe in through your left nostril, closing off the other one, letting it out the other nostril, breathing it back in from the same nostril you just let out. Then going back to the original nostril and blowing out. And these are going to be like quicker breaths. So you breathe in and out. Then you switch. You can keep your eyes closed. Make sure your spine is straight up. Do it at your own pace. Notice the air going in and out. Be as relaxed as possible. So in one nostril, out the other side. Then bring it back in that nostril you left the air out and let it out the original side. And then breathe back in. And make sure you block off the other nostril so you're only inhaling and exhaling through one nostril at a time. See how you feel after? And thank the Lord for each exercise. For the last one too. Okay, we will do the last one. Okay. We'll read some of the comments after. Now the last one, you literally just suck your stomach all the way in and you keep it sucked all the way in and you just breathe from being sucked, from your stomach sucked all the way in the whole time. So your stomach is sucked in, but you're still breathing. Okay. So we're going to start this for 5 minutes. You just simply follow the breath. You can close your eyes. And you just breathe while your stomach is contracted the whole time. Slowly, surely. Okay. And make sure they're deep breaths. Here we go. So hold your stomach in. Don't keep it held in the whole time. And just breathe. Yeah. Suck it in as much as you want. Make sure you really suck it in. You want to suck it in as much as you can. Whatever's comfortable, but you really do want to feel something. And you just follow the breath. In, out. Keep that stomach contracted the whole time. Yeah, you'll start to like the feeling. If you need to stop while you're doing it, then just hop right back in whenever you're ready. So you just follow the breath through. You just let it be. But you're keeping the stomach contracted completely. And be aware if there's anything on your mind. There might not be nothing on your mind, but be aware that there's nothing on your mind. Yeah. As if someone punched you in the stomach, but you're holding it there. You're holding your stomach in. Take your time with the breath. Keep it contracted the whole time. And make sure your breath goes throughout your whole belly. Yeah. But your stomach shouldn't really expand.